good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. You can't get rich by not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. You can't get rich by waiting. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
and welcome. Sorry for the delay, guys. I was on the phone. I just finished it while I was heading up the stream across every. Well, I can't say it because you know, one platform is such a little bee with a little hissy fit if we mention their name. So you all know what platforms we're all on. So let's go ahead and switch the game. I mean, honest, guys, life is really tough. For those who stood for after stream stuff, I didn't do it on TikTok because it's not there. For those who saw that extra video content I shared on my other thing, which you know what I mean, because we're being so vague here. Yes, the rabbit hole Miku figure was great, and actually, you know what? Go over here real quick. About that. There we go. You can see that I have the Miku figure right there, guys. Oh, what? Yeah, I actually took down both the original two documentaries I had, which was on Ami from Needy Girls stream, Overgirl streamer, and then also Dorothy from Nikkei, and put up the two different Miku dockies I had right there to go with that little Nimroid, which is nice. And yes, you can see all the other cool figures. Well, a lot on Rimuru, yes. The whole first shelf dedicated to Rimuru. Yes, guys, if you guys don't know, Rimuru Tempest is the #1 slime wife for me. Then our next #1 wife from Genshin Impact is Farina. As you can see the Farina figure there. Most of Farina's stuff is on the shelf below Rimuru right now. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to put all the Farina stuff into one section. Or even when I get another shelf, well, I have a third shelf, but a fourth shelf when I get rid of the TV stand, I make that shelf all dedicated to Farina. I put all Farina merch and stuff there. Because I'm still waiting. It's here. The thing I have made is done. It's here in the country already. It's just it came through the. I thought it was gonna be from air flight. It would have been here much sooner, but I guess they went from the airplane to the boat shipping or whatever from overseas from China to here. Yeah, it's here now. It's just taking time because you know there's a docking sequence. Like, oh yeah, it takes a couple days for the unloading of the ship containers, which is a little over 10,000, like 10,000 containers. I think it's like 10,000 containers, guys. I can't say for sure. I think it's like 10,000 containers. Wait, don't I not have the video capture device over here? Yeah, okay, there we go. We can leave it at there. Yes. Like 10,000 containers. I don't know. I just Google search it because you know I'm not. It says arrived at port, waiting unloading, which since the other day, and today's already the 5th, so that's about 5 business days more. I hate waiting, guys. I was hoping to have received it by now. It's already past its arrival date. It was supposed to be here by the 19th, so it's been over. They gave me the delayed coupon code for the platform where I had it customized an order from. So yes, it is coming, surely but slowly. But regardless of that, oh yeah. Well, you guys, I do appreciate what you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow, or whatever you want to label these terms of our platform on, but please do click that button. What is it called on here again? I pull up my image here. Okay, I'm clicking my TikTok right here. Go to my profile. I think it's just follow. Yeah, yeah. Follow me, guys, on TikTok. Everything's within my link. Well, everything's in the profile. You'll see it in the bio section of everything. So I do really need to get some more stuff posted. Like, I don't know, like there's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I'm just one person. I'm not like everyone else who has everything pre-planned. I just, yes, winging it, guys. Love and support your small content creators.
Be empty-handed.
We need all the love we can get. Seriously.
You can't
If
get
not, I'm
rich
gonna have
by
Cypher come and take from you. Fast. He's like our Flash girl here. Quick on her feet. You don't want Cypher coming up to you.
Miss Black Swan, the Express is willing to cooperate with you. We need a proper guide to navigate the memory zone.
I'm at your service. I will not disappoint.
You two return to your own rooms. Enter the dream, and if everything goes without a hitch, we'll see one another at the Dreamscape Hotel's lobby.
I'll stay in the real world to ensure everyone's safety. If needed, I will also parlay with the family. I assume there's no problem, Miss Black Swan?
It seems that I'll have a hard time gaining your trust, even if I personally did rescue your friends. It's no problem, of course, other than the fact that my feelings are a little hurt.
Well, will you trust one named Black Swan? I don't think I would.
We're counting on you.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
As for us,
Black Swan didn't really pique my interest as a waifu, sadly. But I know everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's got big thighs, everyone. The big boobs. I just don't like it. I just don't feel the Sparkle does. You know, like, you freaking Sparkle simp. No. It has nothing to do with that. I'm very picky when it comes to waifus.
I wonder if Firefly's returned to reality yet. I don't have her contact info. I'll ask Black Swan.
Or we can go find her before we go back into the Dreamscape. Say, hey, Firefly, what's up, girl? Yes, if you guys don't know, yes, Firefly is actually a woman. I really dig her and really like her. Cypher. Who is the #1 Honkai Star? Well, waifus in the correct order. Cypher would be the #1, just like Farina's the #1 for Genshin, and Rimuru was like the #1 from Slime. So yeah, it's shocking, right? It's shocking this cute, adorable kitten stole the #1 spot. Yeah, and to be honest, I thought Firefly would have been the one in #1 spot, but Cypher when Cypher came, it's just like, oh my god, Cypher's just perfect. Oh wait, everyone's like, wait, what about Pasturist? Well, if you want to touch her and live to tell the tale, become legendary, be my guest. But yeah, she is pretty adorable for a waifu character. And with Firefly, like, I do like Firefly. I think Firefly is my second or third. I can't say because I'm not looking at the category number list. Oh wait, I know. I should know it at the top of my head. She's one as well. Cedra is as well as Fu. As little Herta. Oh what? Yeah. Definitely a badass. Yes, badass is in there. And March 7th is too, and Ever Night as well. Sadly, I don't have Evernight, guys, but she is definitely in there.
Peace.
above all.
Actually, yeah, that does warrant. Do I count the puppets as part of Herda, or well, I just count them all as the same? I just labeled them under the same category. Herda is Herda. You think as the puppets as the children? Yeah, I think that works. All the little Herda's children's, the Herda's children. And then our Barbara look-alike here. What? Oh, lucky.
You look anxious. Worried about that girl?
No. Not read my mind, Black Swan.
Something on your mind. In this world, there's no one who heals the heart better than a memo keeper. I just did what I had to do. You are special, after all. So special that many pairs of eyes are watching your every move.
Stalkerish much.
Don't worry. That is a one-way door leading to awakened reality. Unless that girl is so stubborn that she refuses to wake up from the dream, which isn't possible. She must be holed up somewhere in the hotel massaging her eyes right now. It appears you've had some unhappy memories. But it's obvious that this partnership makes the most sense to you, me, and the Express crew, no? So you can take it easy and trust me. Of course, I'm not the only memo keeper who has come. Penacony has opened its doors to factions beyond the family for the first time. And the Garden must record this historic moment. So you can try working together with others as well, as long as you can see them. No, I will accompany you into the dream to prevent harm from befalling you all. Memo keepers don't need a dream pool anyway.
Wait, why did we need a dream pool then? Can't we just do the same thing what you guys doing? Just enter it without needing to go in a dreamscape?
All right. Drift peacefully off to sleep, and I'll be right with you.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest.
Back in this familiar room. This way, darling. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? That's good then. I know you're more sensitive to Memoria, thus more easily affected by the dreamscape than others. This is also why I have to accompany you. I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. I had both of them each give me a trinket before I entered the dream. This will allow me to feel their presence in the memory zone. They're already awake in their rooms. Will you be comfortable in following me now? Time waits for no one. We must hurry to the lobby.
Jeez. Another reference to that Bleach little thing, like, oh, time waits for no one, and then, you know, the guy who said it doesn't.
March's room is this way. I should go meet up with her. I know what you're thinking, but alas, that girl isn't in there, and neither is this her room. Once you stepped into the memory zone, reality's building structures lost all meaning. I can sense that she is in a faraway place right now. In the meantime, if we want to find that lobby the navigator mentioned, we'll have to try a little harder. These poor little things stumbling about. Strange. There appears to be someone else's presence here. Ah, her. How is...
Are there no staff members here at all? Huh? What are you doing here? Well, not really. I just don't know where I am.
We'll have to cut the banter short. Let's first work together and remove these overly friendly children, shall we?
I'm indebted to you both for your help.
Have some sunshine! With enough believers, lies become reality!
Detonate!
Found me! Until everything burns to ashes! Root here.
Finally, some peace and quiet. What are the two of you doing here?
You should be
Can I
asking.
ask you the same thing?
Penacony's rife with rumors now about the Watchmaker, a legacy, nightmares, and other mysterious tales. I was curious as to who was spreading them and tested the method as described in the rumors. To think I actually ended up here.
You aren't hiding anything, are you?
Hiding? I don't think I'd be capable of that in front of a memo keeper. That's not what I meant. It's just a figure of speech. Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone I'll need assistance from the memo keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
What do you think?
Thank you. I'm truly grateful.
Yeah, we can trust her because she's a badass. That's all we need to know.
Black Swan.
Shit, the day I saw her banner, I rolled for her because she was so cool. Everyone needs a cool wife, you guys. We're badasses. Oh no. Who the heck come up with these puzzles? I want to talk to the developers and complain. These puzzles are too hard.
Free stuff is always the best.
Oh yeah, it's Hoyoverse.
This room. Why is it upside down?
The memory shifting its form. Looks like we'll have to think of a way to walk on the ceiling.
We're standing on the ceiling right now.
Miss Acheron's words speak sense. Regardless, we have to reach that flat surface hanging overhead. And we're not scaling the pillar, of course. I'll teach everyone some traversal tricks used in the memory zone.
Oh, actually, speaking of that. No, I did not. We're now. And yes, as much as I want to say the name, middle name.
Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
I needed a good healer, and it took me a while. It had to be this banner in order to get her, since I didn't get her last banner.
good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting.
That is true, Cypher.
How about it? Can you feel the memoria flowing around you? Next, find a suitable spot and try walking up the wall.
Have some sunshine! Found me! Until everything burns to ashes!
It worked. You really can walk up walls.
A memory zone of this level is mere child's play to a memo keeper. Come on, let's head out through the front door.
Cat and mouse time! Free stuff is always the best. Cat and mouse time!
You're a natural, aren't you? You're a prodigy at remembrance.
We've arrived. There's an elevator here, just like in the lobby. We should be able to reach our destination with it.
But the memory zone up ahead appears to be severely twisted. Be careful, everyone.
Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. You can't run. Found me. Until everything burns to ashes.
You got these.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Fight to live. Not a good sign to be empty-handed. You can't get rich by waiting. I am the Titan of Fortune.
Titan of Fortune. I'm the Titan of Finding Light. It's they're appealing.
We've arrived. There's an elevator here, just like in the lobby. We should be able to reach our destination with it.
But the memory zone up ahead appears to be severely twisted. Be careful, everyone. See? I told you it wasn't going to be that simple. Where is this?
This door is locked too.
There's no end to this. Let me try. This memory zone is overly twisted. I have to use inelegant methods, so you two, please give me a little time. Got it. I can see the core of this dreamscape, and there are members of the family, and some figures trying to find their way forward. It appears that your friends aren't faring too well. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 3. There's a third person seeking the way to the lobby. Wait. It's the girl who was with you. It eludes me, but there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence she radiates. What reason does she have to delve so deep into the dreamscape? Is she running? No. Running away? Something's right behind her. This is not good. Everyone, we must hurry.
Firefly is causing mayhem.
There's no time. I'll just have to break the rules and use some methods to help you phase through the memory zone. I picked up slivers of her thoughts in the memory zone. These will help you form an impression of her. Now, you must hang on to these thoughts with all your might and shape them in your mind. I caught some very familiar memories just now. She's not the only. Hurry, through here.
Solve these party tricks in under a minute. Don't underestimate the people of Dildos.
In my dream, I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it. It bloomed against the morning sun and whispered to me, "Why do people choose to sleep?" I think it's because they're afraid to awaken from the dream.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Everyone, be on your guard.
There's our lovely Firefly.
Sorry.
Dude, that was brutal.
You all right? Look at me. Calm down. Deep breaths. All right?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine. I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers about, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March 7th's safety, and warn them. I'll leave her to you, Miss Acheron.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. I'm sorry. But if in that moment I chose to draw my blade, sorry, I had no choice. Yes, we will. But not yet. Before the hunt, we should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path. Once, someone said to me, "No compassion for the enemy, for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is. And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning and the price you pay." This is the only advice I have for you, from someone burdened with a blood debt.
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's good news and bad news.
I understand the situation now. Please take her and retreat to a safe location. If time allows, you can investigate Firefly's matter first. Meet later at Clocky's statue.
Which is why I must undertake Miss Himiko's request and bring both of you back to reality. I'm glad to see that you're fine. Let us reach a safe place before speaking again.
Miss Black Swan, do you not intend to open some sort of teleporter?
I don't recommend that. Her mental state is unstable, so we have to avoid any rough traversal methods like just now. Also, while we're departing, we can still do more for Miss Firefly, can't we? Some remnants of her presence linger nearby. Seize the chance to etch them into your remembrance before they're gone.
If we can start investigating on the way, that'd be good.
Let's go. We have to find another path.
Sorry, but could you give me a few more minutes? I have some unfinished business. May May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Let's go.
This way. Follow me. What's going on? Why is it getting hot in the Memoria?
And what are there monsters about? That's the question we should be asking.
You can't run until everything burns to ashes. With enough believers, lies become reality. Gotcha. Set the seeds ablaze. As you wish. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Embrace a new life. Fight to live.
What a big haul. I'll be back.
These are all charred remains.
They're still smoldering. The culprit can't have gotten far.
I suppose we can slow down for now then.
Looks like this monster was slain by a thermic weapon.
crappy tricks in under a minute. Don't underestimate the people of Delos. The kittens are gonna eat well tonight.
Looks like this monster died of a hyperthermic reaction. Something's off. These traces are fresh. Someone just left the scene. Would this person have anything to do with what's happened just now?
I cannot reach a conclusion with so few clues.
Just listen to your gut. You were the one who said that the remembrance doesn't lie.
From the memories of these carcasses, that person was tall and much stronger than an adult male. The method was clean and crisp. All one-strike kills. Maybe a mercenary or an assassin. He entered through the door from the lobby and went farther into the hotel. If that's the case, he should have seen everything that happened here. I take back what I said. We have to hurry to that memory zone where Miss Firefly's presence was imprinted. Considering what this person can do, if his goal is that place as well, there won't be anything left there. You two this way. I'll try to create a stable shortcut for you. Upon leaving the lobby, the structure has become chaotic. Phase through that corridor and be careful. Do not alert the meme.
It's morphing time. Oh, there's still more. Morphing time again. Jesus.
This is truly a magnificent sight. It's this room then.
Yes. More precisely, it's right below. Exactly what it means. Down. You two may not be able to phase through physical structures like memo keepers, but I've got a great idea that will help you safely reach the floor right below this room. It's really easy. See this chandelier? Next, we want to create some reasonably small movements.
Oh boy.
Still remember what I taught you? Feel the flow of the memoria. Walk up the wall, and then get close to it. Solitary chain. Look, it's common sense and easy, right?
Are we jumping down from here?
Don't worry. I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubbles to give everyone a nice soft landing. Okay, here we go.
We landed safely. This is amazing.
Don't imitate the memo keeper without the accompaniment of one. Well, wouldn't it be lovely if these nosy newcomers found their way back home?
Have some sunshine! Found me! Until everything burns to ashes! Root here. Set the seas ablaze! You can't run! Show me the way. Embrace a new life. Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! May death protect us!
No one will disturb us now. Here, how about I show you a little magic trick? Are you ready? Don't be too surprised.
Is that Firefly?
Yes, it's what this room left behind. The memories of her. The slight trembling of the ground. The fleeting reflections on the screen. The flow of memoria. I gathered and reproduced them in fragments. As for the context, we'll need to sort that out a bit. Hurry along now. Recreating memories on this scale takes quite a toll on me.
That thing I encountered with my trailblazer friend back then. If I'm not wrong, it has to do with the Watchmaker.
She mentioned your name.
Thinking of you even in your absence. Seems like you two were pretty close. She seems to be sharing her discovery with someone, and it's related to the Watchmaker.
She has no idea that she'll become a victim.
That thing I encountered, if I'm not wrong.
She mentioned your name.
Thinking of you even in your absence. She seems to be
She has no idea that she'll be...
If I could try again.
She stares at the screens. Is she looking at herself in the mirror? What does she mean by try again?
Let's get going.
Let's? Is there someone else?
Calm down, Firefly. Stay calm.
She seems very nervous.
Yes. What is making her so nervous? With all this in mind, Firefly and her companion, there should only be one, have entered this corridor together.
Why did you... This isn't what we agreed on.
The situation has changed, and it seems that companion has deviated from the original plan.
Perhaps, judging from the outcome, this is that person's true intention.
forced her to go that way. And
Mecca? What an intriguing statement. I recall the Bloodhound family is pursuing a criminal, a tall male in silver armor.
It's so obvious who it is.
based on these fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room, disappearing without a trace. But why?
She mentioned that this transaction involves the watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes. They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another who knew too much. Or there could be a deeper secret tucked away in this memory zone. And to hook that elusive prize, one needs the right bait.
Do you mean Firefly?
This is just the worst case scenario. But think about it. If the mastermind behind all this is nearby, why would he let us look around freely? Unless there's something else he cares more about and needs. Or should I say, is verifying. She had no other way to leave but from the side corridor.
Based on these fragmented pieces of information,
she mentioned that they might have had their...
Do you mean...
This is... There's something else he cares... Unpredictable pathways pointing toward a wandering meme. She was completely lost in the memory zone. Unfortunately, this path ultimately leads one to the lair of death.
Finally back in the lobby. If that's the case.
She thought she had escaped, but... After that, it's the end.
Everyone, over there.
It seems like someone has been awaiting us. Ready to step into the spotlight now. Stellaron hunters.
Careful.
A Galaxy Ranger and a Memo Keeper. Leave now and nobody gets hurt. Or else all of you will die here.
Ah, come on. Do we have to fight you, Sam? Y'all know this is Sam.
The game is over. You shouldn't be here.
They completely lost themselves.
Found me.
Step 1, implementation.
You can't run. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death until everything burns to ashes.
your ultimate departure. Execution underway.
What the fuck? Sam's so fucking badass. Sorry, Sam, we're not going down there easily. Not without a fight, bro.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us. Life is not so fragile.
A little gray's too much for you. Our cute play session is over.
With enough believers, lives become reality. Yes. I'll take it on.
Found me.
Step one, implementation.
Don't fight so I can.
You can't run. Root here. The future is great. Show me the way. I shall remember this one.
Light up the ignite. Now.
Come to me. Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to ashes. Have some sunshine. Thanks. That feels way better. Restore the skies. Thanks.
That feels way better. Found me.
This is more than a battle.
If that's the case.
Leave the dance stage to them, my dear.
What a show. Well, thank you for your efforts, Memo Keeper. Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against each other. When I first saw the Ranger and the Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between the two.
As promised, I've delivered the child to you.
Oh man, Black Swan, you devious dick. Oh man.
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain. In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend. Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, she rescued you. From that Galaxy Ranger. Right. I do enjoy seeing that shocked expression of yours. My friend, let's be honest. That woman named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's a Galaxy Ranger? She's actually an emanator who brings death and finality. She was there? Wait, what? You're kidding. Oh my, this just got even more interesting. Let me give you some IPC insider information, my friend. Do you know Duke Inferno? Fatora's Ifrit? Nicely done. As expected, I'll cut to the chase then. This Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Vtuber. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius. He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by this Duke to go around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. And even the other Annihilation gangs weren't spared. I'm not sure what the family was thinking, or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters received an invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? They harbor fierce intentions, swearing to turn the planet of festivities into a sea of blazing flames. But there's no need to worry. They won't be able to attend. Do you know why? Because Ifrit is dead. They were eliminated on their way. The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession. The Everflame Mansion disbanded, each going their separate ways. Thereafter, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony, checking into the hotel with only a music box. Do you still need me to continue the story, my friend? The Galaxy Rangers come and go like shadows, and there's little communication between them. Her story is almost too perfect. If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her. While the IPC can investigate, it'll take some time. So, my friend, the choice is yours now. You can leave this place immediately, without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get closer to the truth. Or, you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything in Penacony. I need your help. So I'll wait, but not for long. Once you are ready, follow me. As for aligning with me, see the truth first, then decide. You'll still have time.
Acheron is the emanator of a particular eon? Can I really believe Aventurine? But he gave me a choice. Maybe I should talk to Black Swan again.
My. You look like a small injured animal. Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist. I admit I made a transaction with that gentleman to bring you before him, but this is also a safe place. He needs you. It's essential if we want to reclaim Penacony. Recognizing his immense potential and the invaluable memories he can help me gather, I opted to join forces with him. In Penacony, everyone may be lying. And yes, that includes me. I can't deny this, nor do I seek forgiveness. But do you still remember? I said, I have faith in your potential, and that's not a lie. The Garden of Recollection wants to witness the future of the Astral Express trailblazing the cosmos. And as for these memories, I will treasure them. I do not have reasons to hurt any of you. Instead, I will continue to assist you. Provided you are willing to accept my assistance. take on this might surprise you. In my view, he's a trustworthy individual. Not for any other reason, but because he's an exceptional businessman. In this vast universe, no one values honesty in contracts more than a merchant. But always be on guard, particularly when making agreements with him. Scrutinize the details. Beyond the confines of the contract, your rights are off his radar. He'll go to extreme lengths to ensure his advantage. I still believe that Miss Firefly's situation is deeply connected with the Stellaron Hunter, just as we speculated. But, as you've heard, Aventurine has his finger pointed at the Galaxy Ranger. I can't fathom why he'd draw that conclusion, but given his access to the IPC's intelligence network, we should seriously consider his perspective. Moreover, I believe Miss Acheron is also hiding something. No. In fact, I should say she's hiding everything from us. It was an unexpected finding from an earlier encounter. With regards to the Annihilation Gang, I can also prove that what Aventurine said was the truth. That's why, during this golden soiree, she is the dance's centerpiece. Why, of course. But now is not the time. I know you are confused and sad. Whoever that girl might have been, a living soul, a memory that was meant to last. She simply vanished, like the dissolution of bubbles in water, disappearing in an instant. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine, or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony. I will protect you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions. For the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices. It is the right choice. Perhaps he plans on doing so, but I won't. The Garden of Recollection has eyes everywhere. If he wants to hurt you, he'll have to fight against the Memo Keepers. I've warned him about that. Later, I'll stay by your side as a memetic entity, just in case. Time to set off.
Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow.
Go and meet Aventurine, or I could still choose not to help.
Excellent. I knew you would come. By the way, about that memo keeper... Never mind. I won't press the issue further. I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace it. It signifies your potential. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, my friends, don't let me down. Please, this way, if you will. Oh, right. I remember mentioning something after that. What was it again? A familiar hallway, a familiar room. Do you remember? Last time we met was right here. This is it. Just beyond this door. Take a deep breath and get ready. Oh, I remember. My friend. After that, we played an enjoyable game. Tell me, doesn't this feel eerily familiar? I remember everything now. This was what I told you at that time. Look, friend. The game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choices.
Okay, there's a lot of crazy crap. Is that really Robin?
Brother, I'm back.
I was right. They were brother and sister. Ah, man. But before we continue, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. All right, guys. We are back.
It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine? No, this is not good. You're the pride of the family. And don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
No. Brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Yes, I received the report that death had taken some of them. Perhaps someone was behind it. I'm sorry, I forgot you just came back. You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called Death has descended upon Penacony, striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally. In the utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family, such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreamscape. How detestable.
I can't believe this has happened. Was someone killed again?
Yes, there were two. One was a stowaway, the other was you. That's enough, fool. Your deeds have saddened me.
Pretty sharp, aren't you, chicken-winged boy?
Wait.
Odes of harmony.
So is Robin really dead? So that's pretty fucked.
The words of a fool begins with foolishness and end in treacherous arrogance. Please leave. Their dreamscape doesn't welcome you.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references? I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister's already a goner, right? Really? Don't tell me you're not craving a little vengeance.
It's not yet time. When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice with unyielding righteousness.
Wow, you can endure that.
Oh, Robin died
Truly a heart of ice you've got
unexpectedly
there.
off screen.
Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear
Shit!
sister at events.
I actually liked Rob.
Surely you
Like her
don't
singing
the world
voice.
to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off.
The family has a plan. And do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
All right. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember, I've got your back. I mean, who could resist a guy rocking spikes on his wings?
There's no need. The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations. Should the transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bow strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them. And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they are but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld. And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally, Watchmaker. expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. First of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Ranger was an outsider this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity. Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die? It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one. And there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way, they've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help. I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation. Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
Oh, there's something fun over there! Come on, let's go!
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers. That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
As for the other questions, I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape. Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer. But without a doubt, she's the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her. Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a stowaway, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over. It's all happened so quickly, I can only make a conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion. Come this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost. This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec. There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay? much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts and wait for everyone to arrive.
Better unsheath that blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
We're still alive, as are you. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling is burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and I don't blame them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator. You cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time?
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, Here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Don't what?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light, and to burn, to keep on burning, until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. Marge, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. We also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Indeed, he was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look, Let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore. No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Dude, did he just really get this money again? Jesus. Dude, did he just give us another? Oh my god, stop it. Dude, he must be loaded. He gave us so much money.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
All right. Oh man, it's been a long day. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching, but we're gonna go ahead and stop the TikTok thing first. So for those who are watching me on TikTok, Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure to follow me on TikTok if you haven't, and hope to see you guys back here again. So until then, take good care. All right. With TikTok out of the way, because TikTok, there's a lot of things we can't say and do on TikTok because, well, TikTok doesn't like their competitors. So, oh man, I just like looking at sites. So adorable. Best cat girl in this whole entire game. Number one. I'm over here thinking. But yeah, you guys want don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on at NKZ Tempest or at Velfe Knight. Make sure to follow me on both on Twitter X. The links are in the description and panels. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to watch me on Twitter, on YouTube, and Twitch. So I really appreciate that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow me. If you really like what you see, just hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to me. How long you want to, that's up to you guys. If you prefer to do it a different way, you can tip or donate too. I definitely would appreciate it. Don't forget the links in the description on YouTube and the Twitch. There's a Discord link to join my Discord group, so you're more than welcome to join. If you want to talk about anime, games, cosplay, waifus, tech stuff, there's a channel for everything. There's always channels for everything. If there's not, I can always make a channel. So the more the merrier. Think of it as a haven. Outer Haven, guys. Yes. We're doing Big Boss's Outer Haven in my group. So everyone has a place to feel comfortable and, talk and share stuff. So don't be scared or afraid to come join and hang out there and talk. Also, probably stream again, maybe tomorrow or so. Just keep an eye out and look out. Not sure what I'll stream. Guys, I'd love to stream to every single platform, but I don't think I can stream it to every single platform. I'm pretty sure that's a bandwidth killer there. But it's amazing that we're able to stream to so many platforms. So yes, the more the merrier. Make sure to share me on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, Blue Key, Blue Kai, or whatever social media is out there. There's a lot of social medias, guys. Fred. This is why we always keep water. Do you hydrate ourselves or when you have an itchy throat? But yes, share my channel, share my pages. Check out my Weebly if you want to know more about the anime games I like to play, waifus, see the anime collection, see the Rimuru Frina collection, all that stuff. It's all in there. It's at nicey.weebly.com, who are exactly my main top waifus in the section, and then the other section of more other waifus. But I haven't updated the other section lately, so bear with my, it's whoever I put there for the time being. I'll eventually update it sometime, if I ever do, but normally there's a photo or image or something. May not be up to recent, but mostly this shows which characters from games and animes, mangas, or even light novel series I like and enjoy. So, if you wish to learn more, see more, please hit me up on the Discord. You want to know more? Talk, hang out, whatever. Join the Discord group. Like I said, the more the merrier. This is a group for anime fans who love anime and people who are getting into anime who enjoy anime. He loved chatting about anime, talking about anime. So yes. Until then, thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Hope to see you guys again. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Take it